Welcome, race fans. We have reached the halfway point in the 2025 edition of the Rolex 24 at Daytona. If you've been paying attention to my other posts where I update the 6 hours, I've been commenting on that for all the action that's been going on. Lots of wrecks, lots of attrition. Let's get into the main ones here. We've got a big crash here. The number 40 Cadillac, the number 48 BMW, who are both leading their classes, oddly enough, at the 6 hour mark, involved in a huge crash. The number 9 Lamborghini, which featured driver James Hinchcliffe from IndyCar, involved in that crash. The number 73 Pratt Miller, involving some big names: Pietro Fittipaldi, James Rowe, Callum Ilott, involved in that crash. Number 2 United Autosports, having Ben Hanley and Oliver Jarvis in that crash. Lots and lots of attrition. We've seen cars blow. We've seen cars lose the front end. The number 31 Cadillac, which is always a threat to win this race, seemed to have broken a rear axle heading onto the Daytona front stretch. The car then careened right into the wall. Really, really hard hit. He's okay. That car is done. At the 12-hour mark, almost exactly, a fire broke out on a number 36 car. That is one of the Corvette GTDs. That one is now out. Lots of attrition, lots of craziness. However, at the front, no surprise, we have seen this song and dance before. We are halfway through. The Penske's have come to play. Penske 1-2 at the front of the field. The number 7 Penske is your current leader. That car being driven by Felipe Nasser, currently driving, Nick Tandy, and Lawrence Van Thor, the other driver. LMP2 currently being led by the number 22 United Autosports car. That features drivers Paul DeResta, Rasmus Lind, and IMSA regulars Daniel Goldberg and James Alline. GTD Pro has the number 1 BMW Paul Miller car currently leading, featuring drivers Connor De Filippi and Calvin Vanderland. And then in GTD, it has been a back and forth battle between 3 or 4 different cars. At the 12-hour mark, your leader was the number 70 Ferrari. Lots of mixing up between the GTD Pro and GTD cars. That's who was leading at the 12-hour mark, but it is... those cars are way, way close in these classes. Way too early to tell who could win here. LMP2 is another one. Wide open. The top 5 or 6 cars right now could probably win it and not surprise me. Overall, though, I mean, I just got to say, it's the same old song and dance that we've seen before. The Penske's are strong. The Penske 1-2, if the strategy holds out, it won't surprise me to see that Penske 1-2 holding on to the end of this race. If not, I'm liking the strategy going on with the Acura Meyer Shank Racing number 60. That's a good one. Scott Dixon in that car. They have an alternate strategy. It seems to be working out depending on where the yellows fall. They pop into the lead from that from time to time, and they do have the speed to stay there for a short while at least. So we get to the end of this race. We get some nice timed yellows. The Penske's have some trouble. Wouldn't be surprised to see that Meyer Shank Racing number 60 steal a win here. Also, the number 10 Cadillac would not surprise me one bit, as well as many others. So this race is far, far from over. I think we're down to probably 5 or 6 players for the overall win, but any of them could win. So stay tuned for more. Likely this will be my last update until this race is over. I will do the same thing I've been doing. I'll be commenting in the comments down here in the replies as the race goes on and things happen. I will be taking a break here in about 3 to 4 hours maybe to get some sleep, and then I'll rejoin you in the morning for the end of this race. Stay tuned for that.